I want you to understand something. This literally is a situation where I'm in dire financial straits, and if this stands where I'm going to be making half as less money on YouTube as I ever did before, starting now, I'm going to lose my house. I'm going to have all my shit reclaimed. You know, credit card bills are going to go default. I'm probably going to have to declare bankruptcy. I'm going to lose everything.
What is the idea that I had last night? Well, I had not really an epiphany, okay? Because I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't think that this idea is going to appeal to everyone. I think that this idea will appeal to a certain demographic and percentile of my audience. But if it's enough that you guys think the idea is a good one, I would like to roll with it and see if it works. And if it doesn't work, that's okay. It's actually something very different. It's something that blew people's minds when I mentioned it. They were like, are you kidding? What? And of course, some idiots make fun of it, but it's something that's very common. It's something that's very commonplace. All right, my idea.
Yes.
Is every once in a while.
Yes.
To review.
Yes.
Some cologne.
No!
All right. So for example, today I am wearing this fragrance right now. And I could smell it, all right? And it smells great, by the way, all right? And the reason that I think that this would be an interesting thing to do would be cologne is all over the place. For no exaggeration, $100+ a bottle. Sure, it'll say, oh, it has notes of bergamot and sandalwood. What the fuck does that mean?
Bopping them around.
I'm going to drop a ton of money to get cologne, and I'm not going to know what it smells like because you're going to drop these weird names that no one, who the fuck smells sandalwood and knows what that is? Right? A bottle like this would cost you anywhere between $80 to $150. So the thing is, do you really want to mess around getting that? Even the smaller size, like the 1 ounce size, right? Which is very little and will probably be gone in a short period of time. That's like $50. So it's incredibly expensive, right? And the thing is, I actually now, in the last 6 to 8 months, as I changed my wardrobe and I was upgrading how I looked and everything, I actually kind of got into cologne a bit. And so I have actually a good selection of colognes that I use regularly. Some of them I really liked, some I hated. We could actually do a series where I can show you guys, okay, different product of different level. I could show you the cheapest of the cheap, but actually is pretty good. I can show you stuff that's way expensive, or we could show you in between. I can describe how different they are. Because, for example, dude, just so you know,
Who fucking cares?
the way the show would work is basically I would take whatever scent I'm wearing that particular day, all right? So basically this one, but again, I'm not going to reveal what this is right now, but this particular fragrance, I'm wearing it today. If we hit the 10 goal milestone today, all right, I would say, hey, so here's the fragrance I'm wearing today. Let's do a review of it. And I don't know if it's going to be DSP tries it or it could be something different. It could be DSP smells it, right? Who knows? I'm not sure. I feel like here's where the value would be. Number one, I can show you the actual packaging. This is what it looks like, because you might not realize this. The packaging is a big part of not only the marketing, but the price. Some of these colognes have fancy-ass bottles, and then they charge you more for the bottle, which makes no sense. The low-end colognes that smell great usually don't have good-looking bottles, but it doesn't mean that they're not good. Can show you the bottle and the design. I can describe what it smells like, because it's going to be a big deal about what you want. And then some of the other stuff, how long does it last? So again, the reason I came up with this idea is because, number one, you guys have been complaining enough with the fast food, do something different. So I'm trying to think of things I would like. I could try product, but what product do I actually have some experience in now that I would kind of be able to give a valid opinion? This is something that I actually have some experience in now, all right? Now, you might say it's the worst idea ever. Some people in chat are saying that. Like I said, I think this will only apply to people who are interested in cologne. That's not going to be everyone.
It's literally zero.
You know, I do have a predominantly male audience, but not everyone wears it. So you might say, well, immediately you're cutting out a big portion. You're right. But every time that I ask for ideas, this is what I get hit with. Oh, do something giant and absolutely ridiculous that, you know, I don't have time for. I'm already doing 5 to 6 days of full-time streaming a week. I'm already juggling a ridiculous amount of games. I'm already doing other projects. You guys keep saying, you're going to play this one, you're going to play this one. When you're bringing back DSP Throwback Retro Nights, when is Lego's coming back? I'm only one guy.
But why didn't I do a vlog on that? You see what I mean? I don't have any time for anything. I wish I could. If there were two of me, one person today would have filmed multiple entertaining vlogs for you here on the King of Hate Vlogs. The other person would have went and played Pokemon, and the other person would have went and played my bills and did the personal stuff.
So I don't have time to do extravagant projects outside of the realm of what I'm doing. Already I'm being pulled in so many directions, you understand? So I hope you get that. All these ridiculous things that people tell me not to do or tell me to do, I can't do. Not going to go on a trip. Not going to spend 4 hours cooking in my kitchen for something that I don't care about. You know what I mean? If it's a terribly dead idea, then I won't do it. But maybe it's something worth just trying once, right? Just try it once and see how it works. If you guys like it or not, it ends up being something entertaining or not, or informative, because it might not be fully entertaining, but it could be very informative, right? Some idiot actually just said, nothing you do in the room is interesting, then get off my stream. Literally everything I've ever done is in this room. Why are you watching my stream that's broadcast from the room? Goodbye.
Yep, I'm toxic.
No, do not. I'm not going to mix colognes together. That's not the idea. The idea is when you're spending money on a cologne, it should be good of its own merits, not that you have to mix 2 or 3 together to get a good scent out of them. So immediately, Lamont, I think you should adapt your content and socialize with other streamers. What does that have to do as a goal reward for hitting milestones? So your opinion is don't do a Cologne DSP tries as a reward. Instead, change all your content and socialize with other streamers. That's not even what we're talking about. Do you see my point? Everyone who wants to always shoot down an idea literally has no other fucking ideas. I don't like any of your ideas, but I also don't have any good ones of my own. So what use is your feedback then? Right? What was the point of saying it was a bad idea if your idea has nothing to do with what we're even talking about? We're not talking about me changing my content and branching out and crossing over with other content creators. We're talking about what could be a milestone reward for hitting goals of support. Jesus. I swear, like, talking to these people, it's like, hello, Wall. Wall, can we talk about milestone rewards today? Oh, look, the wall didn't answer me, but my voice at least bounced off the wall back, so it kind of felt like it knew what I was talking about. You see? What benefit do my viewers get from a cologne review? Well, if you're interested in body fragrances like colognes,
I'm gay on.
oh my God, there's a big vacuum, okay? And it just sucks everyone in. All the intelligence just gets sucked and flushed down at once. King Ferbs, I don't have fight sticks. He says, I'd rather have you review fight sticks you have knowledge of. I don't have fight sticks and knowledge. I use one fight stick.
Again. Fucking again. This piece of fucking shit fucked me over again. Jesus fucking Christ. How can I learn a new character when my moves don't fucking come out? How can I fucking learn?
Someone just said, cologne smells different on everyone. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. The only way that cologne smells different on you is if you actually don't wash. All right? That's true. If you don't shower and you stink like ass, and you spray cologne on your body, it'll smell different combined with your own natural musk. Most people shouldn't be stinking constantly. Just wash your fucking body.
Oh my God, what a fucking idiot.
What's the difference between Eau de Toilette and Eau de Perfume? I actually have it in my phone right here, actually, now I'm thinking about it, because I researched it. I literally researched this.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding.
But let's see what you guys think. I knew no matter what, people were going to make fun of it because they're pieces of shit on the internet, and I don't care about you because you're worthless humans if you're just going to sit here and make fun. If you're actually going to be like, oh, well, I don't like the idea, but here's why, and there's, constructive criticism behind it, or you have a better suggestion, that's different. But most people on the internet just shoot down any idea I have. All right? And I don't appreciate that because it's just a waste of my time. All right?
In particular, and I don't know why you guys, okay, why are you laughing? Laughing my ass off, laughing out loud. Why are you laughing? I'm just going to stop the fucking stream right now. What are you laughing at? Let's hear what's so hilarious. I'm being honest with you guys. And people want to say, oh, I'm laughing my ass off. What's so fucking funny? I would like an answer. Because if you think that me being honest with you is funny, that's fucked up. What's wrong with you?
Go to your kitchen and cook for 3 hours a meal that you don't know how to cook waste everyone's time. By the way, you have no way to film it, but that's okay. Just go do it. Like, no, stupid. No, I'm not going to go do an IRL stream and get arrested and get hurt because I'm getting harassed by people in real life and swatted and shit. I'm not dumb. But that's the thing. These are the suggestions I get. The world's dumbest suggestions. Because that's what people want. They want to fuck with me and they want to fuck with my life. I'm trying to think of things that are viable, that are safe for me and my family and my setup, and different ideas that I can add to that maybe there's some meaning behind it rather than just dumb shit. But that's the problem with people on the internet. They just constantly want dumb shit, and I don't do dumb shit. And you know that. If this were back in the day, and if this were back when I was brainstorming ideas, for example, when I first thought up DSP tries it and stuff like that, people would have absolutely positively loved the idea. They would have been like, that's a great idea. That's interesting. That's something different. We like just hearing Phil's take on anything. So to hear his take on something like this where he has a vested interest and he's had some experience in, we'd love that. But today, literally any idea I come up with, everyone just shoots down because, of course, that's the game of the internet, is to say that everything that DSP does is crappy and a bad idea and clown on him and dump on him, right? So that's the thing. Like, you got to understand that for every 20, 30, 40 people that say to me that's a bad idea, probably 39 of them are LARPing as people who care, and they're just assholes. And then maybe one person actually didn't like the idea. Because here, you want to know the perfect example of that? Here's the perfect example of that. People keep telling me, Phil, DSP tries it, fast food is played out, do something different. And every time I try something different, it gets absolutely no attention, no views, and it's hard as hell to hit the milestone goal to even get it to happen. But then when I go back and I say, we're back to fast food, boom, immediately support, people are excited, people watch, people like it. It's called the vocal minority. It's the people who want to bitch the loudest, but actually don't care because they're just LARPing as people who care to try to fuck with me. So I'm not stupid, all right? I'm not going to just because a bunch of fucking assholes in the chat are like, what a bad idea. Yeah, what a great way to approach a new idea. It's so bad. It's so bad. So what's your better idea? Do an IRL stream so everyone can call the cops on you. Go fuck yourself. I'm tired of your fucking toxic bullshit. Really, I am. I'm tired of people just shooting down every possible thing I come up with and say that it sucks, but you have absolutely nothing of any credit or worth to counter with. Because the truth is, you don't care if it's good or not. You just want to tell me it's not so that you fucking think that you're bothering me, right? And again, all you got to do is prove it. You ready? So Tangy Flavor says, I'm not going to lie, DSP. You can't give us a terrible idea and get mad. All right, Tangy Flavor, what's your better idea? Let's hear it right now. Because you had to open your mouth on my stream, I want to hear your better idea for a milestone reward for goals being hit right now. Or else, why'd you open your mouth? Because you know better than everyone, right? My ideas are bad, right? Always. So what's your better idea? Let's hear it right now.
Why am I poisoned? Why am I toxic?
Install a Linux distro from scratch. You're a sad, sad man. So enough with your LARPing. You're not actually concerned. You don't actually know better. You're just an idiot who, again, see, we got Phil to say he doesn't want to do THC. Now, let's hit him with 14,000 random facts to make him look like an uneducated asshole. No, stupid. You're the asshole. You always were and you always will be. No one cares. I have the right to determine what goes in and out of my body. You don't have any case or logic against me. You're just stupid. All right. By the way, for the record, I'm not even kidding you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different $1 tips. I'm not reading any of them. I'm tired of you, again, LARPers, pretending like you're positive supporters, coming in and doing dollar tip, and wasting my time. I'm not reading 1,000 $1 tips this morning. So instead, I'm just going to say thanks and add them to the total and delete them. If you want me to actually spend time on you, go higher than $1 because you're wasting my time at this point.
A scam artist, a thief, a scumbag.
That is so, again, it's so false. It's such a ridiculous misconception. All right, allow me to end this nonsense right now. All right? Seriously, allow me to end this nonsense right now. 2 ideas. Idea number 1, I do an episode where I review this cologne. I review the appearance, the scent, the strength, the pricing, the branding. It's a 20-minute show where I review this cologne. Instance number 2, I do a sweepstakes and I give away this bottle of cologne to one person. What is more beneficial to a viewing audience on the internet? me actually doing an entire review of this cologne, including all of that information that everyone can watch and digest and enjoy or choose to skip if they don't care about cologne, or me doing a sweepstakes where literally one person gets this bottle of cologne. When you think about it logically, okay, the answer is clear. Doing the review show is more beneficial to a viewing audience and to a wider group of people than just giving away the item. The problem is people get caught up in sweepstakes culture and hype and, oh, wait, I have a chance? I have a chance to win a bottle of cologne? Wow, it's like a 1 in 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 chance, but I have a chance? Versus, oh, a actual guaranteed piece of content you can enjoy.
Nope.
But you can't see past the sweepstakes aspect of it, the giveaway aspect of it. Ooh. There's entire businesses based around just milking people who are gullible for sweepstakes. Don't you get that? And I'm not, this is just an example because someone had said, why don't you do a giveaway instead of a review video? How is DSP tries it, right? Better than you doing a sweepstakes, because a sweepstakes only benefits one person, while thousands of people can watch DSP tries it and enjoy it. That's why. Now, it may not be your personal thing. What if you don't like the food I'm reviewing? Well, then it's not for you. But then again, you probably didn't want the giveaway for the food either, did you? All right. Yavanna, I've had enough. They said, I wouldn't apply to win the cologne, but I'd rather see one person win a bottle of cologne than see you review it. Yavanna, I really have to be transparent with you right now, all right? You ready for this? You're a dunce. I don't know what else to say. I can't make dumb people smart. And when you just said that publicly in front of everyone, that's the dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard in my life. You would rather see something that would only benefit one person in a very limited way happen than something that could benefit a larger group of people. So you just type, I am stupid. Enter. No, but you see, and there you go. Usagi Jojo says, well, it could cause audience growth and lead to an increase in revenue. But it doesn't benefit anyone. Don't you get it? It literally doesn't benefit anyone. It's called exploitation. Don't you get it? That's exactly what it is. I want to give you a reward that can benefit a whole bunch of people. A reward that people can actually get value out of because they can get an education. They can turn that into an informed purchasing decision or the decision to not purchase something. As opposed to, oh, one person gets a freebie, which is exploitative.
Huh?
Because it's the sweepstakes aspect. Chance to win, chance to win, chance to win. You don't even know if anyone does win. This is hilarious. Why are you crashing out? You don't even understand what that term fucking means. You don't. You don't get it.
Just because I'm dark side Phil doesn't mean I get to ignore fucking facts that the characters in this game are going through what I go through on a daily fucking basis. Shut the fuck up.
You have no clue what crashing out means. You don't. If someone speaks logic to you and you're actually so ignorant you don't understand logic, and then they tell you, well, that's your fault, that's not crashing out. You understand? Like, I think people are so used to getting their asses fucking kissed constantly on the internet, they don't even understand what it means. Crashing out means that you're literally like completely exploding, giving up. It's a disaster. None of that is happening. If you think that anything that I've said on today's podcast is crashing out, that's because you don't get it, because you don't have self-awareness. You don't have the level of intelligence to even understand that a giveaway of this is worthless. Reviewing this is infinitely more interesting. Again, this is just semantics. It doesn't have to be about cologne. It could be anything. Me sitting here and reviewing the Popeyes pickle meal is way more valuable to the masses and to an audience of content that I create, than me giving away a pickle meal to one person on the internet. But the fact that you don't understand that is just like, I can't make you be smart. All right. Well, let's end the show. This show has gone nowhere. I hope that some people will give me actual honest feedback. And if the feedback is, I just don't think that you doing something with that, like the cologne thing, would work. I appreciate the feedback, the truthful feedback. But you have to understand that every single time that I stream, I'm not kidding, there's probably like 50 people who are LARPers who come to my content and aren't interested in anything positive. They're just here to crap on me constantly, say everything I do is bad. And they're not here to help or contribute or suggest. They're just here to say dumb shit. So it's always hard for me to try to judge real, real, actual feedback from anyone, you know? So I don't know. I guess we'll see. All right. I guess we'll see what happens. Again, if anything, it needs time to simmer, as they say.